Welcome to Art142 Introduction to Digital Photography. My name is Samantha Austin and I am your instructor for this class. So we're just going to kind of go over what the class is going to be. You are to read the syllabus and everything within the module. There will be quizzes for the syllabus as well. And then the other modules will also have quizzes, discussion boards, and whatnot. So, welcome to Introduction to Digital Photography. This is an online class, so you will be taking it online and not in class, but I am on campus 2 days a week. If you're on campus and you want to contact me, you're more than welcome to. So this class, we focus on the fundamentals of digital photography, which will include camera operations, exposure techniques, introduction to digital output, and theory of digital photography. So you will have to be required to have a digital camera in this class, just so you know. There's no pre or co-requisites, but a general information of how to use a computer or even the Creative Cloud will be helpful. If you don't, there will be demos to follow along. So there will be a class textbook. Even though it does say that it is required, it is recommended. So if you purchased it and you want to get a refund, that is fine. If you want to have it anyway, there's actually a Kindle version of this that you can download from Amazon.com, which I believe is fairly affordable. We will be supplementing our reading with a lot of links, videos. I may scan things and have PDFs for you to download. Camera requirements. So you need to have a digital camera in this class, not an iPhone, even though the iPhones take gorgeous photos. You need to have a digital camera that has manual functions. So it needs to be 8 megapixels or higher, have manual aperture and manual shutter controls. A DSLR is preferred but not required. I've seen students use mirrorless cameras that are fairly popular, and there's some really great point and shoots. Now, if you want a DSLR, this is a screenshot of Amazon for looking at DSLR kits. They're run a couple $100. We're kind of missed the mark for sales as there was a bunch over the winter, early winter. If you're looking for a point and shoot that has manual functions, you need to make sure you read the fine print before you purchase, or the camera manual if you already have one. A lot of them will have on this dial here an M for manual, an S for shutter priority, an A for aperture priority, and P for program, and some other modes. This is a Panasonic Lumix camera. I know that I got one, a point and shoot that has manual functions, a Canon PowerShot G series. I think it was a G10 for about $200 that has manual functions. And I got that from Canon's website, refurbished a few years ago. So you may want to do some hunting around. Another not required but highly recommended material technology is a flash drives, plural, or a backup portable hard drive. Portable hard drives are like the hard drive within the computer, but you carry it with you. It's very helpful, so if you have lots of files, to take it from computer to computer, and also it's a little bit safer that it's not connected to your actual computer. They are formatted either Mac or Windows, and you can get some that are formatted for both. If you have specific questions on portable hard drives, which ones are suggested, how much space, etc., you can always send me an email or a message through Canvas. Other recommended, not required materials would be like tripods, multiple lenses, any other camera materials. We will be using Google Drive a lot in this class, so access to a computer that can use Google Drive is really important. Your Google Drive comes with your Maricopa email, and it's unlimited. You get so much space. I only have 15 gigs on my personal Gmail, and I'm full, which is a little disappointing. But you have unlimited space with your Maricopa Google Drive. We'll go through a demo on how to submit files online, but this you will be submitting your assignments up there, and this is also a good backup. So if you're using your flash drives a lot, and you'll be using quite a bit of space if you're shooting lots of photographs, put some on here for backup every once in a while. I had a hard drive crash this last summer, and I lost everything for 2 years. So I used pulled what I could from my Google Drive, but since I wasn't as smart about my backup, it hurt me. So Google Drive, you'll be required to do that. We will be using Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom in this class. On campus, we do have it, and we'll be using the 2018 versions, not the 2019 on campus. So keep that in mind. I recommend holding back on downloading 2019. I've read a lot of bugs that are happening, a lot of crashes, so it's good to be focusing on that. We'll be doing demos on how to use both Photoshop and Lightroom throughout this semester to help you process your photographs. Another good tip is using a calendar. Now we are online, so you will be working at your own pace, but waiting until Saturday to sign into the class and do the work, you will find that you will be very behind. The Canvas modules will open up on Mondays, and actually this week will open up on the Saturday the 12th, so you have a little bit of extra time this week. But every week will be opening on Monday, and the assignments will be due that Tuesday. So they open on Monday, so you'll have about 8 days to work on assignments. And also keeping this a schedule, maybe schedule times for shoots. I use Google Calendar. It's sequenced up to my phone. It reminds me of things. I've been very much organized with it. Another thing to think about is we're all using our own computers, and each own computer has its own light settings and how it reads color. Now my computers and monitors are, my personal ones are calibrated with a colorometer, like a color spider or a color monkey, which tells me the accurate colors on the screen. These are kind of expensive. They're about $200. I do not recommend purchasing them one. You can actually go to calibrize.com, and there will be a link on Canvas in this after this video that helps you calibrate your monitor the best it can so you have a nice workspace. Another thing I want to give a tip for succeeding in this class, an introduction, is looking at art. I will post a link of photography resources so you can always keep looking at photography. It's my favorite thing to look at pictures. There's Instagrams you could follow of fine art photographers, commercial photographers, documentary, all sorts. But looking at art is really important, and I recommend doing it. And lensscratch.com, which is this website, is one of my favorites to look at photography. They update almost every day, and I definitely recommend looking at that to kind of inspire you for this class. Now definitely read the syllabus through your own. There will be a syllabus quiz, and I'll see you for our next lecture, and I'm so happy that we are in class together.